Okay na, sige.
Ano?
Take 2. Take 2.
Alam mo, the struggles that we experience, you don't get it.
Ay, ganun talaga. Pero ilabas ang liwanag, ganun na lang.
Meron na, ganyan tayo siya mag-stream natin.
Ganyan.
Messenger driver.
Messenger princess.
Sa paglalakbay sa buhay at kailangan mong kasabay mga kaigang aakbay na ilabas ang liwanag ng taglay. This is Homebound with Dane and Kulay. 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 This is Homebound with Dane and Kulay.
Huwag kami mo siya makagan.
This is Homebound.
Again. Star ka? Backup dancer ba ako? Totoo, backup dancer mo ba ako? Grabe siya. May ano siya, meron siyang pabida complex. Hindi na ako nagsasalita minsan eh. Ay, nako. Nakakamatiin.
I'm still here. Welcome to the #1 podcast in Quezon Province.
Yeah, nandito pa siya, guys.
Week after.
A week after.
Oh my God, hindi ako makamulat yung luha ko.
Ayun, we still find ourselves in the same studio. Rocky Studio.
Rocky's studio. Thank you very much, Rocky baby.
Ayan. O kapatid, gusto ko
Dane.
sabihin. Magharap na tayo. Tatapos na yung production number. Then na tayo mag-usap. Ayan.
Okay. Dane.
Mhm.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Dito na may.
Dito na Mihu.
Dito na mismo puso ko.
Pag-ibig
Hindi na magbabago. Huwag sanang mag-alala. Sinta.
Ayan. Alam mo ba kung sino kumanta nun?
Sarah G.
Hindi. Wrong.
Sino?
Si Tito Ogie.
Ah.
Alcacid.
Parang mas hindi nakakarinig. Hindi nakakaalam. Kamag-anak po ni Dane, si...
Tito ko yun eh. Si Tito
Ogie.
Ogie. Yes. Kasi ako si Regine. Mali.
Tito, may pangalan pang asawa.
Mali.
Mali! Yeah, it's very fitting for our, final episode of the season.
Of the season lang.
Yes.
Ayoko
Whether
na
you
yun.
like it or not, it's just for the season. But, the episode is titled Dito na Mi.
Oh.
Bakit ba Dito na Mi? Kasi di ba simulan natin ang ating paglalakbay dito sa Homebound.
Kukuha na kami ng kodigo.
From umuwi tayo.
Yes.
Tapos, nagbiyahe tayo.
Mhm.
Tapos, nagbayad tayo. Tapos,
So, dapat nagbayad muna, tapos nagbiyahe.
nagbayad, tapos nagbiyahe. Tapos, pumara tayo from the
Pumara.
last episode.
Pumara, gusto mo yun. Pumara.
And then, of course, pag uuwi tayo, nakakarating tayo sa patutunguhan natin. Kaya ang episode na ito ay tinatawag na Dito na Mi para sa mga kwentong
Pag-arrive.
pag-arrive at
At
pagdating.
Pagdating.
Yan.
OMG. Okay. Kaya ba natin ito?
Of course, always kaya
Oo,
natin.
kinaya na. Marami na kaming kinaya sa podcast na ito. Buti na lang last na. Last for the season.
Yes,
Ayan.
last
So,
for the season.
malalaman kung kailan ang kasunod, hindi natin sure.
Baka
Oo.
next week, di natin sure.
May season 2 na agad pala next week.
Oo.
Yeah.
Pero I'm so happy I'm here.
Yes, you're
Thank,
here.
thank you for
You're-
inviting me.
You're here. Dito na you.
Yes, dito na me.
Ayan. O dahil dyan, i-segue na natin sa ating chika.
Oh.
Ayan. So, starting with, kailan mo ba ginagamit ang mga katagang dito na me?
Yeah. It's dito na me is like it's one of my go-to talaga messages in life. Like
Arte. Life-changing.
dito na me talaga if may kausap ako
Oh.
tapos meet kami somewhere and then napaaga ako ng very late tapos lakad-lakad ako around back and forth. And then pag medyo na-bore na ako, I write, I text a message like verbatim, dito na me, dun sa kausap ko. So I think, yeah. That's the instance where I use dito na me.
I understand.
Thank you for your understanding. Get well soon.
Best wishes.
Ikaw?
Ako, ano ba yan? Ano ba? Ako, dito na me, ginagamit ko siya kapag, or what it reminds me of,
Aha.
ay, yung mga panahon na, yung main character pa tayo sa
Of course. We're always main character.
Oo, di ba? Na-experience mo na ba yun? Na kasi di ba, pag nagtitrabaho ka sa Maynila, or doon ka
Nag-aral
nag-aaral, or doon
ka.
ka nag-aral, di ba? So kapag yung mauuwi ka na parang may okasyon, alam mo yun, yung Holy Week, or kaya, ano pa ba, mga undas,
Aha.
Pasko, yun, yung mga ganong,
Oo.
eksena.
Mga pang-long
Mga pang-long
weekend.
weekend.
Yung mga
Oo, tapos darating ka. Arrive na
Oo.
arrive ang energy.
Oo,
Ayan,
lalo na kapag pag Holy Week, tapos may
Mm-mm.
prosesyon.
Mm-mm.
Tapos malapit na kayo dun sa kanto ng bahay mo. Medyo may konting kaba.
Mm-mm.
Kasi yun na yung first reveal mo talaga sa mga kapitbahayan
Tapos
mo.
sasabihin sa'yo, tumaba ka. Ay, plak, ganyan. Yung main character energy mo biglang bumagsak.
Inaas mo yung sarili mo doon.
Oo, kaganda-ganda ka sa sarili mo, bumaba ka ng tricycle, diba? Tapos, ay, parang tumaba ka, Nini.
Yung itinaas mo yung sarili mo doon, pero ibinaba ka nila sa kalalagyan mo
You
talaga.
can always count on the people at
Around
home
you.
to keep you humble.
Yeah, the people closest to you.
Oo.
So,
ano usual mga naririnig natin? Tumaba.
Ay, hindi. Meron ding sinasabi, ay, pumogi ka. Yun, nabibigyan ng chocolate. Right? O, kung hindi man
Bibigyan.
dollar. Ganyan. Ganyan agad.
Yun yung mga gusto nating, mga gusto
Mm-mm.
nating naririnig. Sige, so, pag nakaka-arrive tayo sa bahay, ayan,
Yes.
ano ba yung mga nilook forward mo na gawin? Or ikaw, anong ginagawa mo?
So, parang coming home rituals. Ganun ba?
Yes. Oo, mga pagdating sa bahay rituals.
Yung pagdating mo sa bahay, the things that you look forward or the things that you do, ganun ba? I think ang una kong ginagawa usually ay, depende. If I'm feeling my oats the whole day, yung medyo naka-dress up ka, una kong ginagawa, tumitingin ako sa salamin. Just to make sure na, baka oats na oats ako, tapos tsakan-tsaka naman talaga. Just to double
Haggard na
check.
pala.
Yes.
ganyan.
Alam mo yan. Ikaw, do you have any
Oo.
like coming home rituals?
Ano ba? Kapag umuwi ako, yung nilook forward ko ay, of course, kumain ng masarap na pagkain.
Mm-mm.
Pero meron akong specific na pagkain na
Oh.
gustong kinakain pag umuwi. At
Siopaw?
yun ay, hindi.
Bola-bola?
Jollibee spaghetti and
Wow.
chicken.
Oh.
Oo. Chicken spag ng
Mm.
Jollibee. Ay, Jollibee.
You know?
Bidang saya. Dito sa Homebound. Ayun. As in,
Bakit Jollibee? Why do you think?
ko pa alam. Parang comfort food siya
So,
for
paano?
me.
Paano yun?
So, kapag, kahit yung pag nasa Maynila, pag nasa terminal pa lang ako sa Manila, yan, magte-text na ako sa nanay ko. Sabi ko, pabili ng,
Jollibee.
maiyak, pabili ng Jollibee.
Pwede kayong pang-add ng
spaghetti
Jollibee.
chicken.
Pwedeng pang-add. Di ba yung Jollibee mahilig maggawa ng ads ng kwento-kwento?
Oo. Ano kayong title ng Jollibee story ko?
Iiwi yung saya.
Parang ibang tagline yun. Oo, ayun.
Oo.
Ay,
Alam mo,
for me.
na-realize ko kasi recently, there were like loads of Jollibee. Like, I think Jollibee is expanding globally.
May Jollibee sa London,
London.
diba?
And that, like, when I arrived London around 2015, parang 2015, 2016, earlier years, may isang nagbukas sa Earl's Court. And then just recently, after pandemic, suddenly it blew up. Like, I had an opportunity. I was lucky to have an opportunity to work with them. Have a couple of artworks displayed in the interiors of Jollibees across the UK. Ang dami, like parang 5, 6 agad.
Bigatin talaga. Ay, di nga kung ko eh. O, tapos.
Bigatin mga 100 kilos.
Oo. O, tapos.
Tapos pag yung mga bumibisita sa akin, fast forward to today, yung mga bumibisita sa akin ngayon, syempre curious sila, gusto nang tikman yung Jollibee sa London, ganyan. Sitikim sila, all of them would say, iba yung lasa, iba yung lasa. But I realized a lot of people, parang, especially yung mga nandun na tumatangkilik sa Jollibee, they are not after the Jollibee that they know. I feel like Jollibee is associated to home.
Kahit
So,
hindi ka lasa,
Oo.
pero yung idea of
Yes.
Jollibee chicken to.
Yeah.
Uy, Jollibee, ano ba? Galaw naman ang baso. Ayun. Ay, naku.
Gumagalaw yung baso.
Gumalaw yung lamp. Ayun. Pero yun, ganang insight yun. Na
Yeah.
it's not the parang the lasa, pero yung parang the idea of like Jollibee reminds them of home.
Yeah. And I think it's not just for Jollibee. For a lot of things, we associate home with familiar things. There was a study saying that the contents of this is related, unrelated thing, but it's just an inspiring insight that I got. Like, there was a study almost saying that yung laman ng mga balikbayan boxes ng na pinapadala ng mga taga-ibang bansa pa Pilipinas, sometimes there are things that they could get from here, from the Philippines. Like,
Yeah.
sabon, toothpaste,
Lotion.
lotion. Still, yung pa rin pinapadala.
Yeah.
And there was like a anthropological blah blah saying na parang the reason why Filipinos abroad send that because of the physical distance, because of especially yung mga magulang to pamilya nila na may anak na naiwan sa Pilipinas. Kasi they couldn't bathe them, so they send them soap and shampoo. They couldn't be next to them and they're brushing their teeth, so they would send them toothpaste. They would give them soft like towels to just warm them and keep them, dry. Parang siya, parang sinasubstitute mo yung hindi mo kayang magawa into something that the intention is to both give it the love, give the comfort, give the security, give the roof, but since you couldn't do it physically, parang nagiging extension siya ng yung mga pakiramdam na ganun na ikinakahon mo para maiuwi mo sa
Kinakahon.
iuwi
Iuwi ang saya. sabi nga ng isang tagline. Hindi, pero parang siya, 'di ba? Parang related din siya dun sa yung idea ng pagpapasalubong. Diba?
Oo.
Parang medyo connected siya dun, 'di ba? Ito pinapadala mo.
Oo.
Pero hindi ba kapag umuwi din tayo, parang yung mga bit-bit natin, mga bagay from our travels, 'di ba? Parang it's a form of like expressing that love as well.
Yeah.
Ayun.
It's yeah. Feeling ko parang somehow pag-iisipin mo parang pasalubong is one practice but also a marker that you have arrived. That you're arriving at a specific place, 'di ba? Na parang ang mga baon ko may literal na gamit or ito ba ay mga kwento. So parang in a way it's also a pasalubong. So ikaw, may mga ganun ka bang danas?
Danas. Malalim ng word na danas. Hindi kasi ako parang ako as a person, hindi ako mapasalubong yung pala. Hindi. Pero I give like to like my closest, closest friends or people closest to me. Pero hindi ako yung
Kasi
tipo,
yung love language mo
hindi
baka.
ako yung magbibigay like sa buong barangay. Yan. So nabanggit mo yung kanina na parang yung pasalubong is a sign that
A marker
na ikaw ay nandito na.
Na parang dumarating ka sa isang
mga
lugar.
kapitbahay, nandito na ang ang anak ng
mga kapitbahay.
Oo.
I think that's a good
Segue to
segue to is there anything na parang you feel like a marker, maybe on like literal sense of traveling for you, or existential bigger things that you feel like is a marker of your of your arrival? Like siguro unahin natin yung literal, like pag umuwi ka ng Quezon, paano mo nalalaman na nakarating ka na sa Quezon?
Hindi masyadong yung arko lang.
Arko
yung
na
arko
ano?
sa Chaong.
Yung white na may
Oo,
dalawang
na may-
angel.
Oo. At saka pag malubak. Pag malubak na yung daan, alam ko nang malapit na ako sa Quezon.
Oo, kasi
Or Quezon na. Actually, may ganong kasabihan. Even naririnig ko to sa yung mga tito-tita ko na parang alam mo daw na kapag nasa Quezon ka na, pag iba na yung lapat ng gulong ng sasakyan sa...
Hello, DPWH Quezon.
Oo, diba? Ay nako, baka naman sa mga
Baka
pinag-uupunan
naman.
dyan. Wake
Yeah.
up, wake up.
Yeah, kasi like, I think, pag nagta-travel ka pa Quezon, especially from Manila, ang unang town na Quezon ay Chaong.
Chaong.
Kasi di ba, Laguna,
Mm-mm.
Batangas stuff. Ako naman, apart from the Arco, ang reference ko na Chaong na ay pag nakikita ko na yung signage ng Golden Talulot. Mapapansin mo ba yun? Like, I think it's on the left pag pa Quezon.
Okay.
May signage na Golden Talulot.
Pagaling ka Manila.
O, pagaling
nasa
ka
left.
Manila.
Okay.
Na meron siyang parang maliit, small patch, actually relatively large patch of parang mga orchids. Mga orchidan.
Golden Talulot pala.
Nakalagay.
Alam ko yun, pero hindi ko alam na
May
Golden
nakasulat
Talulot.
na Golden
ang
Talulot.
pangalan.
Oo.
Isa pang marker ay kapag marami ng puno ng niyog.
Ah.
Diba? Dito sa
True.
Quezon yun, diba? Doon nag-uumpisa yung mga puno yung mga rows of
Oo, coconut.
na coconut trees.
Pero saan yung saan yung dinosaur? Candelaria na ba yun?
Parang Candelaria yun. Yung parang may parang
Pa-
abandoned
pa-village,
subdivision.
subdivision na
Pero
hindi
parang
nangyari.
parang walang bahay doon. Oo, yung may
Oo.
paday. Sino naman kasi gustong tumira sa may dinosaur?
Prehistoric.
Oo, sino kasi nakaisip nung may pa-dinosaur
Oo.
sila sa harap ng nila, 'di ba?
Oo.
Ayun.
Pero sa
parang
buhay-
Candelaria yun.
Pero sa buhay,
Mm.
Dave.
Ito na.
Eto na.
Biglang sisi din lang, di ba?
From dinosaur.
Pag dinosaur.
Bumabalik na tayo into the past eh.
Oo.
Sa buhay, ano palagay mo yung feeling mong marker na that you feel like you've arrived. Pero before that siguro, ang tanong ay like, do you imagine like a destination? Like, what is a destination
Sa
for you?
salamin. Ano, no?
Yung parang, ano ba yung nai-imagine mo na mga, alam mo yun?
Na
destination. Is it something that you imagine na gusto mong marating? Or meron ka bang mga ganon? Parang di nagme-make sense yung tanong ko, no?
Hindi. Ano gusto nating itanong? Ano gusto mong malaman?
Ang gusto kong malaman,
Sige.
hindi ko rin alam.
Hindi. Parang ang ibig mo sabihin ay ano yung mga destination na na-envision natin sa ating
Oo.
life?
Oo,
Parang
na gusto
ganon.
mong marating. Kasi after that, we could answer the questions. Ano yung marker that would let you say na you've already reached that destination?
Sige. Siguro nung bagong graduate tayo, parang you have this idea of success.
Becoming a podcaster?
Wala, definitely. Hindi, parang kasi nung time na 2011, fresh grad, fresh out of college. So, broadcast communications graduate po kasi ako sa UP, no? So, parang feeling ko nung time na yon, yeah, para at least at the time, parang there's this kind of mold na parang expected of like communication graduates na
Yeah.
dapat sa media ka magtatrabaho.
ABS-CBN, GMA.
Oo, tapos magiging
News
anchor
anchor.
or reporter, yung mga ganon.
Mm.
Or writer.
Or documentarista, medyo
Oo,
uso
mga
yan, no?
tipo.
Filmmakers.
Oo. Shucks, sino nga yung mga...
Cara David,
mga Cara
Jessica
David levels.
So.
Oo, yan yung mga nilulook up to ng mga, yun, mga...
Mass comm
oh,
people.
mass comm people. Nakagaya ko. ayun, so parang may mold na dapat sa media, or kung hindi media, mag-aahensya, advertising, or corporate, ganyan. Kaya nga ako napunta din sa corporate communications ang aking tinahak
Entry
na,
point
oo,
after graduation.
nalandas. Ayun. Siguro yung nung bata tayo, yun kasi yung parang idea of this is what success
Looks like.
should look like.
And success feels
oo.
like a destination.
But then, of course, somewhere along the way, na-realize natin na scam ang lahat. Hindi yung totoo, guys. Hindi, joke lang. Hindi. Parang na-realize mo lang na pwede mo pa palang i-expand yung mga possibilities na pwede for you. Na hindi mo pala kailangang mag-fit in doon sa parang mold na yon, or just because ito yung course na tinapos mo, ito rin yung path na kailangan mong i-take, same as the others before you. Parang you can carve your own path. And I guess for me, yung path na tinahak ko ay more on the, ginamit ko yung comms degree ko in, I don't wanna say na parang purposeful, kasi parang lahat, iba-iba naman tayo ng definition ng purpose or what is meaningful to us. Pero mas ginamit ko siya in like parang a different space, or parang in a space na hindi siya as mainstream siguro at least at the time as parang the other paths. So yun, I ended up in like the social development space. Yun.
Which you enjoy now.
Yeah, definitely. Kasi syempre nung bagong graduate ka, so yung mga ginagawa mo nun, yung mga tipong comms things talaga, di ba? Yung mga
Sulat.
Tapos syempre, ka rin, medyo expected ka din to be like a people person.
PR,
mga PR, mga events, ganyan. Ayun, ngayon, ang work ko na is, I guess parang at the core of it is always yung communications and like yung
connecting to
people. Pero it has parang taken lang a different form.
Yes. Gusto ko yan.
Yun. So to answer your question, meron ba akong na-envision na destination? Yes. Noong mga panahong yun. Pero yung na-envision ko na yun is like, it turned out hindi pala yun yung vision ko talaga that I have for myself. So it changed. It changed when I learned more about myself, and I learned more about my parang own interests, passions, ganyan.
Ang nakukuha ko sa sinabi mo ay ang destination is something that you sort of define, pero it shape-shifts.
Yeah.
Hindi siya end. Hindi siya finish line. Or kung finish line man siya, nag-iiba siyang finish line. No?
Yes.
It reminds me of Simon Sinek's Infinite Game. Yung parang somehow pinopropose niya dun sa idea na yon. Simon Sinek is very known for, figuring out the power of why.
Yes.
Tapos parang sa Infinite Game, ang chika niya doon, na parang tayo daw we're also parang we are so focused to achieve a specific thing, which is like maging CEO, maging as you said, broadcaster, maging manunulat, maging periodista, ganyan. Na paminsan we're too focused on that, we forget the other things about life. Was in fact, life is actually bigger than that. That is just like a segment or a subset of life. So ang tawag niya doon is finite game. But in reality, we play an infinite game. Because and I think that's where the purpose again goes. I think with what you said, na parang your purpose is bigger than the destination. So your purpose is to connect, your purpose is to, to help people understand, sabi mo nga medyo communication pa rin. So ganun. Pero it's not in the realm of media, but it's bigger.
Yeah. Meron akong pina-follow na another podcast. So, it's a podcast called A Slight Change of Plans by Dr. Maya Shankar. Ayan.
Oh my God, Maya Shankar.
Kapag may time ka, pakinggan mo din. Ayun. So, siya ay isang cognitive scientist.
Okay.
And that's an insight that I learned specifically from her. Kaya parang it stands out to me, especially when you were sharing about this whole idea of the infinite game. Na si Dr. Maya kasi, she used to be like a violinist na, as in pro. She was trained at Juilliard, and then growing up, yun talaga yung parang naging identity niya na siya isang, ano tagag sa violinist? Basta, ayun.
Violin. Taga-violin. Ganyan.
Taga-violin. Pero yun nga, parang at some point in her journey, in her music career ba yung tawag doon? Ayun, she injured her hand. And then yung ending is hindi na niya kaya mag-play ng violin.
Hence, the slight change of plan.
Yeah, kaya ganun yung title ng kanyang podcast.
Okay.
Kasi it revolves around this whole idea of parang who are we in the face of like a big change, or parang how do we navigate that big change especially when it attacks, or parang it questions the very identity we have of ourselves. So yun, parang ganun yung kwento niya na all her life yung pagba-violin lang yung alam niya. And nung dumating yung point na nagka-injury siya sa hand, she couldn't violin anymore.
Yes.
Couldn't play violin anymore. Yeah. She had like a hard time parang getting to know herself. Parang sino ko kung hindi ako nag-violin, di ba? Ayun, pero yun, it came to a point, of course, na nagkaroon siya ng realization na ano ba yung what is it about playing the violin that parang that I love. And she realized that actually yung violin is hindi naman yun yung talagang parang that's not really the why behind bakit niya gustong nagpa-play ng violin. It's really about the connection that she builds with people through the violin.
Yeah.
So the point being is, because we're in this idea of parang we're never really the final version of ourselves. And yung sinasabi ni Dr. Maya ay when we are asked kung ano ba yung mga passions or interests natin, we often like parang answer it na gusto ko yung ganito yung ginagawa ko. Mag-art or
kumanta, sumayaw,
or maging ganito, ganyan.
Uh-uh.
Pero we should also look down deeper into why we like it. Kasi parang nandun yung possibilities of like the other things that you could do when you understand the why.
Ganda.
Pero ikaw, curious ako sa'yo. Like, what do you think of it? Like, ikaw ba what was your vision of success?
For some reason, ngayon, habang tinatanong mo ako, lagi ko naaalala pag tinatanong ang tao, what do I want? Parang, I always feel like I answer it na I know where I want to go, but I don't know how to get there. Pero, ngayon na sinasabi ko siya, nare-realize ko na hindi ko actually, walang forma yung where I want to go, pero may pakiramdam. So, pakiramdam ko na yung gusto kong marating ay yung lugar na masaya ako, ginagawa ko yung mga bagay na nagpapasaya sa akin.
So, tapos, it's not necessarily like a thing. Or
yeah. Parang that's why I always say like, I know where to go, but I don't know how to get there. And yeah, na parang hindi ko alam, pero ngayon habang dinadissect ko siya, habang sinasabi ko sa'yo, nare-realize ko na hindi ko alam kung saan, hindi ko alam kung ano, pero alam ko yung pakiramdam. At
anong pakiramdam?
Yun na nga, yung masaya ka. At babalik tayo na paano nga pinapakahulugan yung maligaya o kasiyahan. Pero, ang gusto kong sabihin, parang as a creative person, especially if you pursue a creative career, merong parang nangyayari ngayon na creative personal branding. If you do something, if you're a sculptor, there's a specific style that you should be known of, you'll be doing, or like concerns, creative concerns that you would address that would be uniquely you. Now, my body of work now as a creative, medyo ano na siya, medyo nabubuo na. I don't say na yun na yun, pero medyo nabubuo na. But like for the longest time, from my graduation from fine arts to like probably 5, 6, 10 years later, medyo I'm still jigging the puzzles together. Na parang hindi sila nagko-connect, pero alam ko nung ginagawa ko yun, masaya ako. And I think that's also the same vehicle na sinakyan ko, the reason why I am where I am right now. Because sinakyan ko lang yung follow your curiosity.
You follow
your joy.
Where it feels right, where it feels joyful.
At yun, feeling ko yung yung destination na imagine ko for myself.
Baka yun yung destination, no? Yung parang, yung feeling na okay ka, yung parang contentment. Baka yun yung destination na hinahanap natin lahat. Na we finally become happy with ourselves.
Yeah.
Comfortable in our own skin. Baka yun ang tunay na ibig sabihin ng dito na me. Gusto mo yun?
Dito na you, dito na she.
Dito na she. Yun ang tunay na pag-arrive.
Yung
feeling ko.
pagkaligayahan, yung contentment.
Not necessarily happiness. Kasi parang, for me kasi yung happiness ay, it's not a destination. Sure. Hindi, pero happiness ay, ano ba, parang fleeting kasi yung feeling of happiness eh. For me, yes, of course, hindi naman tayo nagpapaka-plastic na, I'm not chasing happiness, gano'n. Pero yeah, of course, we do at the end of the day. Pero the reality of it is, hindi naman laging masaya ang life, diba? Or hindi naman hindi laging happy, diba? So, parang I've learned to also, parang instead of looking for or trying to find happiness, I look for kung saan ako payapa or at peace.
Yeah.
Na parang kahit anong ibigay or kahit anong dumating ng mga pagsubok or mga katsakahan, mga stress ng life, is ikaw ay
Payapa. So, ang forma ng destinasyon mo ay kapayapaan.
Kapayapaan.
Ako, ang forma ng destinasyon ko ay ligalig.
Maligalig ka talaga.
Oh, actually, there was a time na parang I've defined it na there are 3 things that we all, parang sa akin lang to ha, na we all aim to be. First is to achieve that 1 star that we want to reach. May it be like, I don't know, yung very, whatever star you're aiming to reach. The next is to honor our parents or the people we love.
Aww.
And then the last thing is to be part of something bigger than us. And I think pag yung tatlo, medyo na plus mo na, ang sum niya ay ang destinasyon ng ligalig.
Ligalig. So, maligalig ka ba ngayon? Good for you. Ayun.
So, anong marker? Now that we've defined the destination, what's the marker? What do you think is the marker? Kumaga, ano yung arko ng tsaong para sa ating mga destinasyon?
Kung ano ang iyong pakiramdam.
Ay, ang ganda nun.
Kung pakiramdam mo ng malapit na. Di ba ganun nga yun, di ba? Minsan, alam mo, nung nakarating ka na, nagigising ka, kahit kahit hindi mo alam kung nasaan ka. Tapos malapit na, nagigising ka lang ng kusa, 'di ba? So parang ganoon siguro kasi pakiramdam or ramdam mo na ayun na, I'm arriving.
Oo, yung mga arko ng ating buhay ay nasa pandama.
Yes. So
Ganda
you know it when you feel it.
Oo. Actually, yeah.
Yes.
Like when people ask me, I mean, this is so unrelated, but I think it's connecting to what you said. When people ask me like, kailan ko nalaman na the person that I am with right now is the person. And I would always say, you know it when you know it. And it's pandama too.
Pandama. Pakiramdam.
Pakiramdam.
Ganda ng word na pakiramdam.
No, from the root word, ramdam.
Ramdam. Damdam naman. Ramdam.
Oo, yun. Parang siya, no? Ramdam na parang, there's, again, same as what we're doing in the podcast. Parang may siya, no? Parang meron siyang tactile, literal sense na pakiramdam. Pero there's also like a skin deep notion to the word, no? Ramdam.
So kayo huminga tayo ng sabay. Pakiramdam.
So saan tayo tutungo mula sa markers?
Saan nga ba?
So,
So
na-define
do we
na,
really arrive?
di ba parang na-define na, so parang na-define na natin na ang destinasyon ay pakiramdam, ano nga?
Oo. Yung kung ano yung nasa damdamin.
Oo,
kung ano
payapa,
pakiramdam.
ligalig, na parang siya ay shape-shifting form, hindi siya something concrete, it could change. Personally, is there any like specific instance in your life that you feel like you are close to that arrival that we talk. Sabi mo nga, arrival ng ang destination mo ay payapa.
Ang hirap ng tanong.
Ako sige, sagutin ko muna yung sa akin.
Oh.
Palagay ko sa akin, ang lugar ko, di ba sabi ko kasi destination ko ay lugar ng ligalig, ng kaligayahan, ganyan. Feeling ko, ang closest that I am to that place is whenever I create. So, whatever, like, kagaya ng ginagawa natin, this is a form of creation.
Yeah.
Like, whenever I do my art, whenever I draw, whenever, there are times that I'm not a good cook, but when I cook, and I know,
You're cooking for...
yeah. So, whenever I create is the closest to that place of ligalig. And, and the more I do it, the more I feel like I am at home. To the feeling, to the place I want to be. Ikaw, may naisip ka na ba? Na malapit sa lugar mo ng payapa?
Sinabing payapa, pero may wala palang maisip.
Masyadong mapayapa.
Masyadong mapayapa. Nandun ba ako ngayon? Hindi. Ano ba?
Hindi, mga ginawa mo in the past, is it like you coming back to the province? Is it like connecting to,
Sige. So, ano ba yung pinanggalingan ko ng payapa? I guess parang hindi siya, wala akong maisip right now na parang a concrete act. But I guess it has to do with ito ha, parang I've over the years, parang na-realize ko na marami akong mga kailangang i-work on or i-work with myself. And in yung journey ko na yon to like parang really understanding myself and parang finding peace and contentment. Hindi naman siya parang nagising na lang ako na
payapa.
Hindi, 'di ba? Parang it's and even up to now, parang it's still a process. I'm still learning. Pero I guess nandun lang ako ngayon sa point na naiintindihan ko na. Yun yung payapa. Na parang hindi, kasi siguro nung mga bata-bata pa tayo, ayan,
marami tayong whims and wants.
Marami tayong may mga insecurities, may mga parang mga what ifs, you tend to compare yourself to others, ayun. Pero yun, over time, as you got more, yun nga, parang yung more comfortable with your own skin, with your own, parang kung sino ka, ayun, nag-break yung voice ko.
Medyo,
tubig.
Pinagalan ko ng Jollibee ang baso, ito ng tubig.
Oo, ayun. So, yun. I guess yun yung payapa for me. Na hindi siya yung payapa na, kasi whenever we think of, okay, parang content tayo or we're at peace, parang feeling natin na yun yung masarap na pakiramdam. Pero actually, yun yung parang pakiramdam na, alam mong kahit may kirot, or kahit alam mong mahirap, parang tanggap mo na, ganun talaga eh.
So, parang...
I don't know if it's making sense.
It's making sense. Gusto ko yun. Gusto ko yun na, yun nga, you are closest to your idea of destination, it is payapa. With, palabasin ba natin siya? May kasama po kami pusa sa kwarto.
Kasi.
Teka lang. Pagbabalik,
Homebound. Hindi nagtulay.
Teka.
Ayun.
Ato yung pusa. Binel ka ng pusa. Nabore na siya. Bilisan niyo dyan, mga bakla.
Kakulog na yung may bahay. Ayun. So, you were gonna say?
Na, yun na nga, na parang your inner work is the closest to your idea of a destination, which is the payapa when you do the work.
Yeah. Kaya nga, parang happiness should not be the goal. Diba?
Yes.
Kasi,
happiness is an arbitrary word we refer whenever we couldn't, it's almost like a mother statement na you drop if you couldn't put into words the feeling of what you wanna achieve.
So what should
Dahil
be the goal?
lang.
If not happiness?
I think the goal is to be a good human being.
Good person. Aww. Nasaan yung ating okay na human being award. Yung award natin kay Kulay.
I think, yeah, the goal is to become a good human being.
Mm.
We're all not perfect. We all have our, imperfections and tendencies na maging sometimes we forget na we hurt other people with some of our actions because we're also just human. Pero if the intention of living is to be a good human being, then sometimes it offsets those small slip-ups.
Yeah. Ako feeling ko ang goal ay, if not happiness, it should be to,
Become your most truest self.
yes, and to contribute, to become a part of something bigger than yourself,
Mm-hmm.
but still grounded on kung sino ka.
Mm-hmm.
Kung grounded ka dun sa kung sino ka,
Mm-hmm.
at kung ano yung kaya mong ibigay or i-contribute sa mundo. Parang that's the best contribution you could ever make. It's
Mm-hmm.
really just about being you,
Yes.
being yourself.
Dahil yung sarili natin, yung abuloy natin, contribution natin sa mundo.
Yeah. Ang ating sarili ang ating itinataya.
Oo, dahil we only have ourselves.
Yes.
That's why dito na me, hindi na dito na us. Charot.
So dahil dyan, tayo ay
Dahil dyan,
sumegway na sa
ating
pabaon time.
pabaon time. Pero dahil ito ay ating final, as we keep saying earlier in the podcast, because this is our final episode for the season, instead of pabaon, at dahil natakil natin ng malala today, ay dahil sa aking pagdating, may main character energy, let's do a pasalubong.
Pasalubong.
Meron ka bang mga, like ano yung paborito mong tinatanggap na pasalubong?
Baka ikaw muna, kapatid.
Ako, ang paborito kong tinatanggap na pasalubong, isa sa mga top of the mind as of the moment ay siguro ay cheesecake. Yes, from Cheesecake Factory. Because yung si Jusawa kasi, he works as a cabin crew. And whenever he flies, he knows that I really like cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory, the cookies and cream cheesecake. And even if mahirap magdala ng cheesecake sa isang biyahe, at usually dumarating siya na lambog-lambog na, he would always really take the pain of effort of going to Cheesecake Factory, get my cheesecake, and bring it back from US to London to back home just to make me smile. And I think as a pasalubong,
Haba
that
ng
makes
Haba ng
Wait!
hair.
natatapakan
Haba
mo.
ng hair.
Natatapakan mo yung hair ko. So yun, cheesecake. Ako,
cheesecake.
Ikaw?
Actually, wala akong parang physical thing na, ba't ba ako ganito as a person? Laging walang
Hindi ka material na
hindi ako
human
material.
being.
Oo, material. Hindi ako material girl. Material. Hindi. Yeah, wala ako. Kasi alas 10 na kasi ng gabi. Hindi, wala akong parang something that comes to mind when it comes to ano ba yung favorite kong natatanggap na pasalubong. Pero siguro yung masasagot ko dyan ay dahil tayo ay, yun nga, bilang certified probinsyana through and through na,
Yes.
of course, these days. Tayo ay laging nasa parang...
Tayo ay nasa fine dining restaurant.
Oo, nasa fine dining restaurant. Hindi, lagi tayong tayo yung kapag may mga kaibigan, mga kamag-anak, kapamilya na umuwi, tayo yung tayo hospitality team.
Yes.
Ayan.
And I could attest to that.
Ayun. So, yun, parang whenever someone like a close friend or like a cousin, a family member comes home, what I look forward to is spending quality time. Parang ganito. Spending quality time. Ayun. So, yun for me, ang idea ko ng pasalubong, yung marinig ang kanilang mga kwento,
Mm-mm.
marinig ang kanilang, ano bang mga latest sa buhay nila.
At maparamdam sa kanila na
Oo.
nariyan ka.
Oo, anong mga masasakit sa
Oh my
katawan.
God, true. Na nawala.
Oo, ayun. So yun, you're really looking forward to spending time together, hear from them, and hindi lang siya yung parang mga, alam mo yun, yung mga surface level updates, but really just really getting to know them as they are at this point in their life.
Yeah.
Ayun, friend.
At dahil dyan, kung ang paboritong pasalubong na natatanggap ay cheesecake, at ang iyo'y quality time, ang pasalubong natin sa kanilang lahat ay ang quality time cheesecake. Mabibili nyo sa suking homebound tindahan.
Oo, coming soon.
Bantayan nyo sa aming
Oo,
social media.
Cheesecake na pinasarap ng panahon,
Sarap nun. Mga sim
mga sim ng oras.
Oo.
Ayan.
May asim, may tamis, may alat,
Oo.
may pait.
Oo, may konting words of affirmation. A sprinkle of
Yes.
words of affirmation.
Nawa ay tanggapin nyo ang aming
Yes.
quality time cheesecake exclusively at Homebound Bakery with Dane and Kulay.
Oo, yan na yung next venture namin. So, pagkatapos ng podcast, kami ay,
Magiging bakers.
ayun. So, before natin ibigay ang ating, this is the final song
For this season.
for this season. Pero sige, imbitahan muna natin sila, guys.
As always, you know the routine.
Yan. Follow us, share, follow muna, okay, sa ating mga social media accounts, Homebound the Podcast, and of course, follow and subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify channels ba ang tawag doon?
Yes.
Yes, at Dane and Homebound,
Homebound with Dane.
Dane and Homebound and Kulay. Homebound with Dane and Kulay.
We also have a website.
Yes, www.homeboundthepodcast.com. Ayan,
Meron na tayong downloadable channelings there.
Pa-farewell gift para hindi nyo na kayo masyadong ma-miss.
Yes, definitely.
Oo, para hindi nyo masyadong ma-miss ang the number one podcast
In
in
Quezon Province.
Quezon Province. Ano ba yun? Sige, bigyan na natin sila ng teaser. Ano ba yung mada-download nila?
Yung mada-download nila ay tinatawag na Homebound The Journal.
O, diba? Ayan.
Para sa mga naglalakbay,
Ang
pabalik.
journal para sa mga
Naglalakbay pabalik sa kanilang mga sarili. Yan. So kung gusto nyo ng konting magagamit para sa inyong mga reflective moments, isang munting gabay na maaari nyong sagutan at kasama ng aming downloadable channeling ay bawat episode ng ating podcast ay merong kaakibat o merong extended playlist in Spotify na maaari nyong patugtugin kasama sa inyong mga pagbabiyahe, pauwi sa inyong mga tahanan o sa inyong mga sarili. At for this episode, the playlist is called Dito Na Mi. At sa huling pagkakataon sa episode sa season na ito,
bibigyan namin kayo ng song na, ano ba tong song na to, kapatid? Medyo natin to
Pinag-isipan natin ng malala.
Kasi parang siyang love song. Parang hindi natin sure kung akma ba siya. Pero we've decided na yes, akma siya.
Oo, na parang ito ay isang awitin ng isang mangangawi para sa kanyang iniibig. Pero the more we read it, the more it makes sense na ito ay awitin ng sarili para sa kanyang sarili.
This is called Bawat Daan by Ebe Dancel. Ayan. So, ang mga kataga na iiwan natin sa ating mga listeners
para sa huling pagkakataon ngayon ay
o maligaw man at mawala
at umikot man sa kawalan.
Sa bawat kailan, sino't saan,
ikaw lamang ang kasagutan.
Bawat kanan at kaliwa,
kung timog man o hilaga, ang bawat daan ko
ay patungo,
ay pabalik,
ay pabalik
Sa'yo.
Ano daw? Nahanap din kita. Yay! Bye!
Sa paglalakbay sa buhay at kailangan mong kasabay, mga kaigang aabay na ilabas ang liwanag na taglay. This is hometown with pain and kulay.